It's really good. Did you add any, like...
No.
Wow.
No, just spat in it.
Hello, lovely friends. How are you doing today? Great. Us too. Thanks very much for asking. We're going to have a little Christmas meal.
It's Christmas. I feel like we should have had some Christmassy hats put on, but I don't have any.
Yeah.
Maybe I could do that in the edit. That would be an absolute nightmare. Take them off.
Okay. We should have gotten some Christmas crackers. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah. Well, it's a last minute thing that you're here,
Yeah,
so...
That's true. But I am excited to try these. I haven't tried a lot of these Christmas treats.
We should probably say that these Christmas treats that we're about to try were donated by some very good friends of ours,
Yes.
Stoff and Nikki, who found out that you'd come to visit and were like instantly here dropping off treats at the door. Social distance, we didn't even know that they turned up.
No, we just got a text that there was food on the steps.
So we opened the door and there it was.
It's very sweet. What are these traditional British foods that we're looking at?
Some of them aren't, I mean, these two pie things aren't as traditional. So we got like a plate of, it looks like Christmas cake, but it feels, oh no, there is marzipan on there. This is like traditional how Brits used to make Christmas cake.
Yeah.
So a layer of fruit cake with a layer of marzipan and then icing. What do you call that, frosting?
Yeah, or it almost looks like fondant.
Yeah, but it's hard. It should be hard. It should be slightly harder to bite. And then you've got some minced pies. This one here is the traditional minced pie. And then these two look slightly different. So they're not ones that I've experienced.
Those are almond topped mince pies.
That's this bad boy.
And caramelized hazelnut topped baklava pies.
And like nuts at Christmas. I don't know how it is in America, but over here, like you get a bag of nuts. That's a very Christmassy thing. Is that the same?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just get a bag of nuts. And then like an absolute staple. Do you have Christmas pudding?
No, not like that. We have fruit cake, which is sort of like that without all the business on top.
I think you need to have this first because it's been warmed.
Okay.
And then we've also got some mulled wine as well, which I've just mulled. Cheers, by the way, in our lovely plastic cups. Because I don't have wine glasses, I don't drink wine by myself. So I went to Marks and Spencer and bought us a dine-in for £12 or something. And I found these plastic wine cups.
They're from M&S.
Oh, delicious. But also, these are plastic, which means I can bring them with me when I move to America and we can use them when we go to the cabin.
Yeah.
I was thinking
ahead.
cleverly.
It's really good. Did you add any, like...
No.
Wow.
No, just spat in it. Okay, so you're going into the Christmas pudding.
Christmas pudding.
Which is like, you're not a big fan of some of the ingredients.
Well, sometimes all mashed into things.
Okay.
They're okay, but yes, I see raisins.
Yeah. So what a tradition in the UK, we put in 5p pieces, but it obviously wasn't a 5p piece back in the day. But there would be a coin inserted in it, and the person who got it was lucky for the year or something like that. But we cover it in brandy and then light it just as we're serving it as well. So the brandy sort of soaks in, but it burns off the alcohol.
Oh.
So that's another tradition that the UK has.
I did read an article, I think it was yesterday, about like what the royal family would be doing for Christmas. And they said that they have a really basic British Christmas dinner with turkey, and then I guess the head of the Queen's household brings in the lighted Christmas pudding with the brandy poured on top.
Yeah, there you go. Brandy butter maybe.
But it's lit.
Yeah, it should come in lit.
Yeah.
You're meant to serve it with the blue flame coming up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
She gives all her staff a Christmas pudding in a mason cache, which is a traditional pudding bowl.
You keep saying mason cache.
I bought myself a mason cache pudding basin last year. So I was planning on doing some Christmas puddings, but I am this year going to try. I'm going to do a video where
I'm not going to be there.
Once I've perfected it, I'll do a Christmas pudding. Do you want a bite?
Yeah, love a bite. Oh, it's so
It is good, yeah.
And you don't mind there's so many raisins in it?
I think it's a brandy. It's almost like they've been reconstituted with the brandy, so they don't taste like straight up chewy raisins.
No.
So yeah, no, that was good. It has a similar flavor profile as the wine, I think.
I think next you should try some minced pies, because I would save what I would deem as the best till last.
Yeah?
I love Christmas cake.
Really?
Mostly because of the icing and the marzipan. I'm a massive marzipan fan. Don't even cut these. I think just dig it. Take a bite.
Okay. I have had a Mr. Kipling Mince Pie, I think. I had one last year.
You've been treated then. This will be the same.
All my family know I'm not a pie fan. However, for some reason, British short crust pastry, it's so good.
Yeah? But you like chicken pot pie and that
Yeah.
steak and Stilton pie that you had the other day? Yeah.
It's so much different.
What's the verdict?
Yeah, it's much sweeter than the pudding. It tastes like it's got just a little bit of orange.
It's not my favourite flavour of a mince pie, but it's not bad. You're just going to watch us get drunk with mulled wine.
And this one is the hazelnut baklava.
That one looks delicious.
This tastes even more like the pudding, I think.
Does it really?
I think it's nuts.
Oh, that one's way better. Oh, that's delicious.
It kind of reminds me of our pecan pie, but like with a little bit of fruit in.
Well, try the almond topped. How do you say it?
Almond?
I say it different. Almond.
You say it like the Almond Brothers.
The Almond Brothers?
Yeah.
This is just going to taste like marzipan. I think this is going to be my favourite.
I like this better than the marzipan I've had before.
Yeah, it's just like crunchier marzipan. Oh, that's so good.
Because I think sometimes in marzipan, if they use too much artificial almond, I don't care for
You're
that.
not a fan. Let's have...
Christmas cake.
So this is like fruit cake bottom, and then you've got the sweet bit at the top. I always eat it like worst to best. So
That's how you eat everything on your plate.
Yeah, so I would do that with cake as well. But
I would probably eat it sideways so I
you
get a
get a bit
little
of everything.
It's good though. Mild flavor.
Yeah,
There's no like strong fruit or strong citrus.
overbearing sort of
No,
thing.
it's just like sweet, little bit of nut and like a little bit of spice.
Mm-hmm.
I like the spice in it
Yeah.
because it comes through more than with the pies.
Oh, that icing's good.
I didn't think I would like the icing, but I actually like it.
Yeah, with the marzipan as well.
yeah.
When I was a kid, we'd have Christmas cake at home, and I'd just go up and peel off bits of the icing, and just go and take that away and go and sit and watch TV whilst like sucking on some icing and dribbling everywhere. Like there'd be so much fruitcake left, and like the icing would slowly disappear over time. I'm sure my parents knew it was me.
It is good. It takes a long time to eat, but it is good.
And it's stodgy as well, just like just fills you.
It's a bit more dense than the fruitcake mom makes.
Right.
I think it has a lighter flavor than what we're used to in fruitcake. Yeah, there's sort of a joke in the U.S. that like people give you fruitcakes for Christmas, and it's kind of like a doorstop because they're just so awful.
Oh, really?
So mom uses my great grandmother's fruitcake recipe, and for her it's the opposite. People beg her to make fruitcake every year.
Really?
Because they love her fruitcake.
Oh, wow.
And it's a teetotaled fruitcake. There's no alcohol in it or over it or anything.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was good.
What was your favourite thing?
I think the fruitcake was probably my favorite.
On the Christmas cake, the fruit part of the Christmas
Yeah,
cake, or
so
the
like
whole thing.
the whole thing. I like the icing was good as well.
Okay.
I probably wouldn't have the icing separate, but with the cake it was
Yeah.
good. And then second would probably be this little baklava pie.
Nice.
And then the mince pie and then the pudding. I do really like the pudding and the mince pie, so I don't want to make out that I didn't like them by putting them last.
Like the worst of a great bunch,
Yeah, right.
rather than the best of a bad
Yeah,
bunch.
I would say of the pies, the little almond one was probably my least favorite.
Oh, well.
Yeah, because I love to eat almonds, but I don't always love almond flavored things. And the marzipan wasn't strong in that. You get like the texture of the marzipan, but not that strong almond flavor, which is good.
So do you feel ready for Christmas now that you've eaten all this?
I do, yes. Thank you for joining us for our Christmas food tasting. If you liked this video, leave a little like, subscribe if you're new, and we will see you next time. Have a lovely day. Bye.
Oh, delicious. Oh, delicious. Oh, delicious.